So Complexity beats Envy in the MLG 2K finals. And was that really surprising to anyone? I don't really think so. The only thing that surprised me in this MLG 2K tournament was that TK didn't finish in the top 3 or 4 teams. I really thought they would finish in the top 3 or 4. So you seen Darius P, you didn't think Optic would do better? No, I didn't. Those guys don't have any chemistry, man. Those guys shouldn't even be on the same team, let alone be playing in a tournament together. They're, tell you the truth, I do not think that Optic team will be, that won't be the roster of Optic Gaming when it comes time for the 100K tournament. The 100K COD champs, I do not think that is going to be the Optic Gaming team, because they're not good together, man. They just are not. So I really didn't expect them to do anything. Like I said, the only team I expected to do better was TK Team Caliber. My top 3, I honestly thought Complexity would be in the championship, but I thought Strictly Business would beat Team Envious. That was probably the most exciting 3 games I watched. That was just, especially at the end when Scumpy jumped in that portal. I mean, the whole entire Envy team was laying on top of the portal, thinking that if somebody jumped, they were just laying on top of those guys. That was he went straight through the portal, man. I was thinking, why aren't they looking like out? They're like looking at each other. Somebody should have been looking at that base, at the door in the front of the base. Somebody should have been looking out, the back, the side, and up. They should have had people looking everywhere, man. But no, these guys were, don't get me wrong, Strictly Business, they're a really good team. And right now, my top 3 best teams playing, period, are Complexity at number 1, and I got Strictly Business and Envy tied for 2nd place. Both of those teams are that good. Right now, I still got Complexity number 1, and the only team that I can see beating Complexity is either Strictly Business or Envy. And the reason why is because Complexity is the best Blitz team. They play Blitz better than any other team. And the only other 2 teams that are on their level in Blitz are, guess, Strictly Business and Team Envious. There are no other teams that can. But Darius, Optic is gonna get better. Darius, Optic is, hey, that Optic team, man, they bickering too much. They not gelling, man. You see how Team Envious, not just Team Envious, Envy, Curse, SB, TK, a lot of these guys added players. A lot of these guys added more players, man. But they just not. I think they just not gel. I don't know what it is, man. They don't listen to each other. Like, I was watching Fist, and he said it's too many Chiefs and not enough Indians. Everybody wants to be the new Optic Gaming captain, leader, front, point, guard, quarterback, all this stuff. Everybody wants to be there on the new Optic Gaming squad, but that's not the case. They need to have one guy, 1 or 2 guys that give out directions to every other team, and everybody just listens. They need to come to an agreement, a real, true team captain. Because what they're doing now is not going to work. It's never going to work. And the way they're playing right now, I don't think Optic is going to make it to the COD Championship. It's not with that team. They're not one of the top 8 teams in the US right now. They're not. I believe there are a lot of teams they can beat them. Oh, I forgot about FaZe too. I believe FaZe is. FaZe is top 8 right now. Let me see. Complexity, Envy, Strictly Business, Curse, Denial, FaZe, TK. Hold on, how many did I just name? Let me. Complexity, Envy, Strictly Business, FaZe, Curse, Denial, TK. That's 7 teams. Those 7 teams, I believe, are gonna be top 8 from the US. The 8th spot. The 8th spot is a toss-up. It's a coin flip. Who that spot gonna go to? Now you would think that Optic is gonna be there, but I don't. And I feel like I'm forgetting a team. I feel like there's a team that I didn't say. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting somebody about it. Ooh. Right now I'm watching J Cap stream, man. He playing Pro X with a bunch of guys, man. He just got a sick double piece, 2-piece, kill double, killing 2 guys once. I hope they get stuff, man. But hey, I like the way the FaZe team is playing. Did I say Curse? Did I say Curse? Let me say this one more time. Okay, you got Complexity. You got Complexity, Envy, Strictly Business, FaZe, TK, Curse, and Denial. That's all I got, man. I got those 7 going into the card champ. Those will be part of the top 8 from America. But besides that, I would like to see Optic Gaming in the Call of Duty Champions tournament. But right now they don't deserve it. They're not playing good at all. Complexity is playing. I know a lot of you probably was watching from Envy's point of view, probably watching Scumpy or one of those guys' point of view. Man, I was watching TP's point of view, man. And the chemistry that these guys have, that when they talk, it's just so smooth. They talk with, I don't know what it is about these guys, but they're so perfect together. I hope this team never splits up. This team, especially when they play Blitz, man. When they play Blitz, their call outs, their routes that they take. A lot of you other teams out there, you need to watch Complexity play and see how they play Blitz. But their speed, they drop their Blitz to freight the Envy. If you don't remember what I said, Envy and Strictly Business are the only other 2 teams that I see out there that can compete with Complexity in Blitz. This is just in the US. I'm not naming any of those UK teams right now, Australian, Mexican, any of those teams right now. I'm just strictly talking about these US teams right now. And out of those teams, Strictly Business and Envy are the only teams that I've seen that I think can hang with Complexity and actually beat Complexity. Because every other game mode is a toss-up. From what I've seen, every other game mode was a toss-up. It's just these Blitz, winning Blitz is gonna win you card championship. Winning Blitz is gonna win you Call of Duty championship. And who do I got winning that? Let me see. I hope there's a tournament, a big tournament in February, a LAN tournament. We need a LAN tournament before Call of Duty champs. And I believe there is one in Orlando in February, but if not, I can't give my predictions yet. Top 4, I can do, but I gotta see him on LAN first, man. I gotta see him on LAN first. There's P007. I'm out, y'all. Hit that like, subscribe, favorite buttons, and leave a comment. I'm out, y'all.